the decimal fractions, decimal fractions means, what is a fraction, right? It has numerator as well as denominator. Suppose in the denominator we have, in the denominator of fraction we have 10, 100, 1000. What is this? What are all this? They are multiples of 10. This like if we have means, powers of 10, not multiples of 10, powers of 10. This like we have these numbers in the denominator means that is called as decimal fractions. For example, we may say 1 by 10, 7 by 100, 3 by 1000. This like it goes on, the list goes on. Then the decimal means we know that there is one type of number which will have this dot kind of things, you know that. Then why it is not coming here? You see, what happens when you divide 1 by 10? Can you see? Dividing 1 by 10. Will it be divisible or not? No, it is not divisible. So 0 point, we'll put one 0 here, 1. So 10, 0. Okay. Like the same way, when you divide 7 by 100, 7 inside, 100 outside, 0 is there, put 7 will not be included, so one decimal point I kept and I added one 0. Will it be divisible right now? Again also it is not divisible. So in such cases, even after we add 0, it is not divisible means we introduce one more 0 in the quotient and we add another 0. Then it will become 7. So 700, 0. So this 1 by 10 is 0.1 and this 7 by 100 is 0.07. Now can you guess what would be 3 by 1000? Dividing 3 by, yes, perfect, 0.003. Okay, it gets like as many zeros in the denominator, that many decimal part it will have. See here we have 1 0, so only one decimal part. 2 zeros, we have 2 decimal part in which the last is the number itself. And here we have 3 zeros, so 3 decimal parts. So in this we are classifying these type of decimal fractions, the decimals, as like decimals and unlike decimals. Okay. So what is like decimal means? Have you understood this decimal fraction or not? See, the like decimals are having same number of decimal part. Same number of decimal part. Not same decimal parts, but same number of decimal parts. Before that, we'll get ourselves introduced to this decimal part and the whole number part. I am saying 3.74. In this, the first number before this decimal point, one number is there, right? That is called as whole part. What part? And this point right here is called as decimal point. The point is decimal point. And whatever comes after this dot is called as decimal part. So before dot it is whole part, after the dot it is decimal part. Okay. Now I'll say 3 numbers: 3.24, 7.35, 0.07, 0.004. Why 0 point? We'll take 8.004. In this, which are all like decimals, which are all unlike decimals? Looks like all are not equal, all are unlike. See the first three decimal numbers, because it is having two decimal part. This is also having two decimal part. This is also having two decimal part. And unlike decimal, what do you think? What do you think it is unlike decimals? If it is not like decimals, then it is unlike decimals. See, these two are unlike decimals, because here two decimal parts, there three decimal parts. Okay. Next, the algebraic operation. Can you remember? Whenever we define a new things, immediately we will define what is their addition, what is their subtraction, what is their multiplication, and what is their division. Can you remember? So that like we are also defining what is their addition, what is their subtraction, what is their multiplication, everything. Addition or subtraction. Of decimals. See, we can add or subtract only the like decimals. If they are unlike, we should convert them as like decimals by adding zeros at last. That is the condition. Okay. So first thing, it should be like decimals. Like decimals means what? If not like decimal, we should make it as like decimals by adding zeros, by writing zeros. Like we are not adding the zeros, we are just introducing the new decimal places by introducing zero at last. See, 1.52 plus 0.48. If we like to add, means whether they are like decimals or unlike decimals. Is it like decimal or not? See, this 1.52 plus 0.48 I am adding. Then that means these two are like decimals or not? They are like decimals. We can add. How we can add? Same like 1.52. The same decimal point has to be maintained. See, 0.48. And then here from the last we should add 2 plus 8, it is 0, 1, 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 0, 1, 2. The same decimal place has to be kept here. So the answer is 2.00. And that means 2. Okay, check your internet connection. My internet connection is good. No. Can you see right now? Now no. You do one thing. Switch on the flight mode and off.